Welcome, Crystal Soul, to this new pick a card. Today, let's discover who is going to be the soulmate you will spend an eternity with. So, for this reading, we have three piles available. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, you can meditate on them, and then you can find the timestamps down below in the description or directly on the video. And surprise, I did create tarot mystery boxes for you guys. I hope you're excited. Thank you so much to everybody who got some already. I'm so excited. I hope you liked them as well. But yes, in these boxes, you have some mystery goodness that I personally created and collected for you. So I'll keep the mystery. Just enjoy if you guys are interested. Everything is going to be linked down below. So are you ready? Let's begin. Let's go pile number 1 and see hints about this soulmate. Who is this one? Your destiny together and more. So let's see, we have the Magician and then we have the Ten of Wands. So when I see these two cards, I think of a person that will bring magic, somebody that is solely connected to you, and you can see that with the infinity sign showing up with the card. I also see with the serpent that this is indeed an infinite relationship. You guys are meant to be together, possibly in all lifetimes, because you decide this is the one I want to build with, this is the one I feel connected to, and this connection is something you cannot resist. And I am sure that you might feel there is somebody for me that is meant to step in. We have the Magician, we have number 1, so I'm seeing this as a new start, new magic entering your life, and this person being quite of a magical and impressive soul. You might have this instant complicity or that spark in you when you meet them, because they will actually animate something within, they will activate something within you. But this is going to be a magical connection and bond. And if you do have somebody you feel that with, this is the one for you. I also see that you have dualities with the colors and the two flowers, but at the same time, you are very similar. You have different colors, but you are the same flower. Can you see that? So from my perspective, this is announcing this. You might appear different, but in the essence, you guys are similar. It is like you speak the same soul language, and it makes sense to be with each other, okay? Now, the Magician is a master. So, in my perspective, this person will teach you a lot, and your spirituality or even your self development is going to level up. And as for the Ten of Wands, I see a soulmate who is going to be able to carry you. And with the Ten of Wands, I see someone who is able to carry burdens, to go the distance. So life hasn't been easy for the soulmate, I do believe so, but also with the relationships they had. But thanks to them, they actually realized how much they can carry or how much they can support people. And so in the relationship you'll have with a soulmate, you can expect them to support you in ups and downs, and a person who is going to be able to always renew themselves, grow with you, is what I see, because we have number 10 and number 1. So number 10 is about endings and new beginnings, and number 1 is about a new beginning, creation. So from my perspective, these two combined really tells you in these ups and downs, or in closing chapters, you guys will always accompany each other to start over and to experience this fresh new beginning together. So in the relationship, I see support, I see love, I see magic, I see you blooming together. I see that immense love you're going to feel with them. Something that you know is also out of the love you did experience before, because it is bigger, it is stronger, it is more vibrant. It's something that fills you with energy, and you're going to feel that the energy is shifting when they enter the room or enter your life. So yes, they can actually carry and support you no matter what is happening. And if you look at this card, you can see a path. And I feel like your journeys, so alone or single, or before meeting each other, is actually what builds you stronger for this divine relationship. All right? And wiser too. This is what I can see with this card. So for the couple card, yes, I see why you needed this journey, because they are willing to marry you. That's your forever, okay? That is your person. So this is why you can see the potential here is to get married. It is for you to live together. And then we have don't be shy, you know I want you. pretty clear, right? So they want you and you might desire them just as much, but also they do not want you to be shy. They want you to be open. They want you to feel safe. They want you to feel comfortable in their presence and company. And I am certain that even with your intimacy, you guys will just liberate each other and you're going to feel a lot when it comes to rather the pleasure or the excitement to try new things. This is what I can see with this one. Like, don't be shy. We want each other and let's go ahead. Like, let's have fun together. And of course, that's having fun because you are committed to each other or because that's your goal, that's your purpose, and that's for the two of you willing, to be married, to build a relationship. And so I'm not seeing somebody who likes players. I'm not seeing somebody who is even interested to waste time with people that are not going the distance with them and that are not seeing the value even in their, the presence and company they have to offer. So let's see for the oracle cards. I was about to say couple, but no, we did them. So, okay, you might be perhaps presented something about your soulmate during this month because this is what this card is announcing. Of course, we have January showing up on the calendar, but here, and this is in French, so I'm translating this for you, we have the current month. So something now is happening and we have the branch showing up, so I'm seeing this as support, or they might be presented to you to support yourself during this month, or you can be seeing signs, for example getting informations about their name, where they're coming from. Perhaps this reading is also telling you, hey, it's happening for a reason. You're being prepared for this person. And if you want to marry somebody, then yes, now this timing is what manifests the best for you. It's what attracts this person your way. And then we have letting go. I do believe this soulmate connection and person is going to allow you to first feel supported, to let go, to be in your bubble, to not be affected by the outside world or the judgments and opinions or society. You're just going to follow what's right for you thanks to them because they support your uniqueness. They support who you are fully. They welcome it, they love it, they cherish it, and you might feel the same. Like this person is going to represent or show you parts of them that you really admire and like, or you might be yourself very inspired about. And thanks to these things, you guys can fully let go and connect to each other. And you can see that bubble and the three fish appearing there. So from my perspective, you can have a closed circle, or you will decide as you grow older to be more selective with the people that you welcome. And they'll do the same because they do not want to carry burdens for people that are not worth, carrying anything from, because they just bring you stress or negativity, or they just come for a something. For example, some people you've been noticing that possibly friends or family members or people around you, they only come when they need something from you. And so these people are not you people, and you're going to let them go too. But they will also point things out and tell you, look, that friend is not your friend, or that person is not your person, or that, they will just notice because they might be very intuitive too. I mean, we're talking about an ancient soul, a magical being here, so it makes sense to me. This person is not wasting time with anybody that is not worth their time. So choosing you means you are precious to them. But also, they are not willing you to be surrounded by sharks or clowns. So they're going to be quite vocal and straightforward about it. So for their personality, let's see more about that. And that connects with what I was talking about, a strong-minded person, a strong, independent being, and so strong and patient. So yes, they are patient, but with those that are actually valuable and that actually can bring something positive in their lives. So if you need time. For example, if you're somebody with disagreements or arguments, if you are someone who needs time to process things and to understand each other's perspective in your own bubble, they will understand that and be patient with you. But this could be with anything. For example, if you want to build yourself, build a career, they will be supportive and patient with the process of it because they know it takes time, it takes effort. That's a journey. And they are in this journey with you. They're strong enough to keep ongoing. So I'm seeing a person who is truly invested, aware of how things are, how to improve things, but also they will need you to be in action mode because I am seeing a person who is going somewhere. Like this is somebody who is driven, passionate, and possibly goal oriented, and they do not want to be around people that cannot inspire that further. See? So they want to be with strong minded people, and they will actually possibly see that in you. And you might have been choosing this pile for a reason. You are yourself very patient and strong, and you can grow to, a higher version of yourself and go the distance with them. And this is what they possibly like about you, the strong mindset, possibly a strong body as well as what they have. And possibly patient with you when it comes to making this official if you need more time. So let's see for physical traits, what they look like. And this could be rather about them or things they love about you. So we have high pitched voice, tall and fit. So like I said, could be you, could be the person. We also have some hints. So we have the computer, so it could be a online connection that you have. We have Paris with the Eiffel Tower at the distance. What else? I'm kind of seeing this as a trip scene. So perhaps could be how you guys meet, could be some planning that you have, maybe a spa day, traveling, could be something. Because I do see like this person, for example, in the hotel room, just dressed with a robe, enjoying his time and on the computer. So could be something they do. Maybe they are a business person, so they need to be connected. Someone who is fit, who is so strong, so that connects perfectly. If you are yourself very active and fit, you guys will just have fun together with this. And I mean, having a workout body is always very motivating. So this could be something you can expect from them if you do love to work out. If it's not working out, it could be going walking together, could be dancing together, anything like that, and high pitched voice. So these were the traits. Let's continue because we have many different techniques today. So we have messages with the tiny messages. Let's see some guidance or possibly what they want to say to you. Let's see what we have. You are very important to me. And I choose to see peace. We saw that someone is mature, someone is not wasting time investing in the right positive people, like they want peace and they choose peace and they want to see peace. Yeah, like the way they perceive things is also a choice, and you are very important to me. This is what their soul is telling you. That's why they're choosing you. Okay, that's why this is an infinite attraction that you have towards this specific soulmate. So let's continue next with the letters and words. And then we have the dice. So letters and words can show you, for example, a place, a name, a word, something you need to know. Let's see what we have. When, gentle, heart, with, from, feel, wish. So these are the words. For the signs, we have Cancer and Aquarius. For these, by the way, so the magician is not associated to a zodiac sign, but I'm seeing the magician as spring and fire, especially. But yeah, and we had fire for the ones. So fire or spring again. So that connects to what I can see with the magician too. In French, I see crazy. So perhaps it's the vibe. When you guys are together, you have this goofy, crazy side that awakens. And to me, it's a good sign. Like when two people can be crazy together in a way that's fun and I'm not trying to filter anything about my personality, I feel free to be myself and to be crazy with this person or act crazy. That's a beautiful sign. Okay, so I see TikTok with TT. I think about I'm not sure if this is the same name for you guys, but I believe it is. You know the little bird. In French, it is Titi, but it's Ti, but it's pronounced the same. So let's see what we have. Out, possibly asking you out or going on a night out. Font or in front. UT, QT. I heard mountain. Can see that, yes. Mountain or fountain. Fount. And like when you is it out? Yes, you said. I don't know. Like the French is in me sometimes. Like, is this French or is this English? I don't know anymore. But anyway, so yes, fountain could be that representation of abundance, the flow, that that motion with the water, like overflowing, and perhaps it's overflowing love in that aspect because of that soul bond and connection that you entertain. We have heart, we have a gentle heart, possibly as a connection, wishing to be together. We have when, so maybe you saw or you can see a number that is associated with the month that is currently happening. When I'm posting this, it's going to be in March, so possibly in March. But whenever you're watching this, because it's like these readings are never timed. Uh, yeah, it's not timed. So yeah, it's not something to like take into consideration. Like when you watch one of my reading, even if it's been done 2 years ago or 4 years ago, it's still valid because it's you being attracted by this energy or that message or guidance for a reason. Unless you're watching a January prediction, but I do believe even if it's the January from another year, it could resonate with you if you've been attracted by this one. TNT, isn't it dynamite? Like something that explodes. So maybe that's the type of love that you might be experiencing. So for the numbers, we have 1 and number 4 or 11, 14, 41. So it could be rather like the age, something related to a month or to a date. Alright, so for the dice, I'm saying that yes, your wishes will come true again. We have the wand, so magic is in the air for sure with this person. We have the Emperor with César appearing here. So from my perspective, you are attracting this type of person. And the Emperor is a doer. He has plans for the future. He is the pillar of the family too, is the father figure, the money maker. So these could be traits and qualities you find in this person. I see that cleansing is gonna be necessary, or maybe that's somebody who loves a clean space. Like they love to have things in order, fully cleansed. So that's something to know. I see a hardworking person. Winter could be a significant season, could be their birthday season. And with this one, I see a person that could have or might have had a lot of fake friends. And we talked about someone who is very selective, so it makes sense. If they have been betrayed before, or if they felt like they were giving their time to people that were snakes, they will now be very selective and more mindful about who they welcome in their circle. So let us now conclude the reading with my oracle book. So you can find it linked down below. Same thing if you do want a reading with me. Everything is linked down below. Same for the boxes now. The tarot mystery boxes. So the message is, we can't reveal what will come next. Okay, so there could be a message from spirits telling you you don't need to know everything about what will come next. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey because it's meant to surprise you. So this is your reading, guys. Claim it in the comments down below. I want you to write down 2 traits you want to find in your soulmate in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye. Let's start group number 2 and see hints about your soulmate, your destiny together, and more. So, first of all, we have the Justice card, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have a lot of air energy with these signs. So, air with the swords, or this could be related to winter. And then for the Justice, this is Libra, and as you may know, it is also an air sign. So, air signs are like, let's go for this pile. So, this could be yours, or this could be their signs, or this could be related to the seasons as the encounter or something might be happening. So, justice, I see a person who is fair and just, but also very caring with you. They want you to feel safe. I see a person who is very wise as well because we have the owl showing up. Someone who is very sharp and straightforward because we have all the swords showing up. So, that means when they have something to say, when they want something, they go and say it and they go and get it. This is a person who is very skilled, very good at talking as well. A person who is fair to people and just. Like when they make a choice, they think about others before thinking about their own interest. They always want people to feel safe, or they want to have a fair move with their career, with their relationships, or things that they choose for themselves. Even with them growing as a person, they will ask themselves, okay, is this respectable? Is it something that, for example, my parents will be proud of? Something like this. I see a person who is very attentive to other people's. I'm not saying a people pleaser, but more of like, okay, I respect everybody and I need to make choices that will not impact them negatively. So that's what I see with the Justice card. Of course, now the season could be an important season or important time when it comes to this connection with this soulmate. So, like I said, this could be Libra season for you. As for these, I see a person who is driven, passionate. If they decide something, they go and get it. We always have this determined energy with the knights, and we have the ace right there. So the ace is the new beginning. That's the plan, the vision, the things they want to accomplish. So I do believe when they will meet you, they will see that's the one for me. That's the one I want to build with. That's the person I will dedicate my entire being to, and I want them to feel safe. I want to be fair to them. I want to be there for them. I want to build with them, and I want us to be happy. This is their goals. This is their purpose in the connection they will create with you. And I do think this is why they always choose you in other lifetimes, because they always want to be with you. They feel good with you, and they feel like they can always improve in each lifetimes with you. This is why I see that craving, that determination to be creating this new chapter in this lifetime. And you might feel there's something about them that is quite hypnotic, that's captivating you. We have the mountains appearing here, and I'm saying this as a person who is never giving up, always ascending, always moving further towards their goals. And they're not a person who is always going to be complaining or giving up or saying, oh, life is cruel, poor me. No, that's the opposite of it. This person is in charge. And I see a person who is determined because they have everything in their hands. They know this life, this destiny, and everything they are actually presented is offered to them as the right opportunity to grow. Whether it's good or bad, they know that everything is for them to accomplish big things or to become the person that they need to in order for them to accomplish something beautiful. So that's what I see as the mental or the personality of the person that you are attracting as a soulmate. And this soulmate is ready to be with you. This is why I feel like their growth is going to inspire yours so much. But I see a person who is bright, a person who is positive, a person who has been through ups and downs, of course, but they are not letting these things stop them. And so in the relationship, I see a doer, a conqueror, a leader. I see a person who is fair, just, a good listener, someone who is good at communicating how they feel, how they think as well, because they want you to understand their perspective and they know that communication is key to build this beautiful connection with you and to also have a beautiful, positive bond with you. So with these couple cards, we have reunion and a deep attraction. We can tell, like this attraction between the two of you is indeed crazy. And this is why you might feel this instant bond, this instant attraction towards them, because it speaks to your soul. So yes, it feels like reuniting with somebody that you haven't seen for a long, long time, even if it's a new beginning, and this is what this card is telling you, that feeling of I'm coming back to you. Like I know you and I want to reunite with you. And maybe you guys have met before. Perhaps it's somebody that you consider as a friend or that you consider as a person that maybe you have a crush on. I don't know, but if you feel some deep attraction towards this person and you have this connection with them, and I'm sure that you might have some telepathic ability with them in the future as you grow closer. Because you guys, like the way you exchange, the way you communicate, is further than something vocal, something that you can hear or express. So, from my perspective, it's something you're going to be able to feel, something you're going to be able to understand just looking at each other, even. That is the attraction I'm seeing here for the two of you. So, this reunion makes sense because you are craving for each other and there is this need to find each other again. And you might find this person after a breakup or after some difficult some difficult transition with your love life. It could be, for example, a crush not liking you back. It could be something like a divorce. It could be a person that betrayed you, somebody that manipulated you, somebody who was very toxic, a red flag, pretty much. So this person being released, or you're releasing this person, and if not about you, this could be about them. But I feel like this is about you guys because I'm saying that this is the step in order for you to find back this beautiful, vibrant heart chakra that will heal you and that will vibrate. So, this gloominess that we can see because of the brokenness, because of the way this person that you dated before or that you had a crush on kind of made you feel like things about yourself that are not true. Like these broken pieces are not becoming, I mean, to me, they're sharp glass planted in the flesh. So maybe that's how it felt. You felt betrayed, you felt broken, you felt abused, possibly you felt ways that were very ugly and very difficult. But now, thanks to this love blooming, you can see your heart is shining again. It's kind of like, and I can feel like it's singing again. It's singing love because it feels right. And it's kind of like a bouquet. So from these painful glasses, your heart now can bloom with them. And to me, this is all you've been waiting for. You wanted to be with a person who is fair, just, and that will protect you, that will bring you security. We have a strong masculine energy, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I feel like the feminine, and I'm talking about energy, the feminine is gonna be the one who needs reassurance, who needs safety, who needs safety, who needs a person who is stable enough and who is able to sit down with them and understand them, but also be kind to them. I see that you need balance, you need fairness, you need love, you need a person who is patient with you. And perhaps this is what you've been lacking, and this was very destructive for you because you only wanted to give all your love, but you gave it to the people that were not right for you, or that were not even seeing the love or the things you were doing for them, even the improvements you made just to gain their love. But with this person, you will be noticed, you will be seen, and you will be loved. You know, you will be some precious gift and precious treasure they want to carry or they want to protect. All right? So if your heart has been bleeding, it's all over now because this person will not treat you this way, like not at all, because this person finds you precious. And when you find somebody precious, you protect them. Okay? And that's to me a big sign. Like when somebody you're just talking to, you're exchanging with, is not showing interest, is not being the knight, is not being the one who will make plans or do things, like being in their masculine, being the conqueror, being the leader, being the one who, sweep you up your feet. If you're not treated this way, It shows you cannot invest in this person. Like in the long run, you might feel lonely. You might feel like you're not enough or whatever. So, in my perspective, it's telling you that choose people that are not breaking you anymore, that are not making you question your worth, question yourself, question the things that you say or the things that you send as messages. But instead, choose people that make you feel that love within, that makes you feel like, oh, I'm going crazy because I'm crazy about this person. That, like, your heart is going to be the compass in the connection. So for the personality cards, and then we have physical cards coming up, let's see what we have. Social and a positive mindset. I love that. So yes, you are attracting a positive person. We have a birthday going on this card, so this could be significant as well. Perhaps your birthday. Maybe that's a wish you did make for your birthday to manifest your soulmate, or this could be their birthday very soon. And we have a person who is very social and a person who is playing, I'm not sure what this person is playing, but cards. Cards, maybe tarot. No, just kidding. But yes, maybe this person could be interested about games or social interactions, activities as well that allows them to be around the right group. Let's see now for the physical cards. Of course, the way they look on all the cards can be significant. So we have beauty, brown eyes, and a soothing voice. Soothing voice. Perhaps it's related to you as well. If not about them, this could be how they see you. For example, with beauty, they find you beautiful. They might love your voice or find it very soothing. And for brown eyes, could be yours, if not theirs. Let's see. So let's continue. We have many different techniques today. I will be using some messages with the tiny messages. So these could be messages they want to say to you or some guidance you need to receive related to this soulmate. Let's see what we have. Don't go through life, grow through life. And it makes sense because we saw that transition, that healing that occurs. So they want to grow with you. A momentary sympathy. Okay, that's good to see too. And time is too precious, indeed. So don't waste it on the wrong people. Go look for your tribe. Go look for the people that I'm struggling. Go look for the right people that uplift you, that inspire you, etc. But only surround yourself with the people that are worth your time and investment, because any relationships are investments too. So let's see. Actually, I'll start with the letters and words, and then we have the dice. So with the letters and words, we can see some name, initials, maybe a place. Okay, so we have flower. We saw blooming, so maybe flowers could be something they buy you, something they gift to you. Peace, have peace. I do believe so. Like you guys will feel peace with each other. Hug. So they could be a hugger. Love, friend. They could feel like a best friend to you too. Oh, less is more. Less is more. What else? Flawless is what I heard. So maybe that's the message as well. Flawless. Los Angeles is what I heard too. Harry with this one. Fly. Maybe you are gonna be flying to maybe Los Angeles is one of the not the country. One of the city you're going to fly to. Hours. Spending hours together. Or maybe if this person is from the distance, this fly can take hours. Okay, so you have all these hints for you. Have peace, love, he, friend, flower, hug, too. I also heard fireflies. So maybe it's something you can see, rather with illustrations, posts, etc. I'm not sure what they symbolize. I don't know every symbol. Like, I know for a few, but maybe that symbolism could be interesting. So you know what? Because I'm interested, I will check it. Okay, so they represent self-illumination, attraction, positivity, simplicity, and self-awareness. They also announce summer. So maybe that could be related to like the timing. And also in Japan, these symbolize love, passion, oops, seasonal change, and departed souls. Okay. In my perspective, interesting. We talked about flying and departure, when you take that flight, could be. But I mean, departure in that aspect, I think, was representing somebody passing away. I'm not sure. But we talked about love and passion, etc. So they could be the symbol for this beautiful connection. So let's see next the dice for you so we can get more hints about them. Okay, maybe this person is still mysterious for the majority of you. You might not have any clue about who that person is. With the bobbin, I'm saying this as the bond, the connection between the two of you, the red thread with this one. With the wolf, they could be a loner, or they could have this wolfy maybe personality, or for example it could be a loner, or they could be a person who is looking like a wolf, or they could have a dog that looks like a wolf, for example. And with I was like, wait, we saw mountains before. Yes. So this is confirming what I said. This person's here to ascend with you. They might have this elvish beauty or personality. Personality. This type of vibe about them. I see you shifting. So from a house to a castle, for example. So they could have this fortune, this abundance that allows you guys to live in a very beautiful place. And we have peace and love with the dove. So this is what is announced for this connection. So let me continue with my oracle book so we can see an oracle message. Of course, this one is linked down below, available on Amazon. Same thing if you want to get a reading or my tarot mystery boxes. Everything is linked down below. So let's see. Okay, I have been. This is so beautiful. I have been sending you signs. Okay, so they're clear. They're clear to you. They might be kind of winking at you with their souls because all these signs are pointing at them. So you can see 111, or you can see 1111 because that's the number for soulmates, and also for the justice. So we have 11, and more signs. It can be like 444, for example. And what is this one? I don't think there's a number attached to it, which is weird because I think all the cards have a number. But yes, you can see all these signs for a reason. So now I invite you to write down 2 traits or qualities you want to find in this soulmate to manifest it collectively. If you're new, join the family, of course, and I will see you on my next reading. Let's go group number 3 and see hints about the soulmate and your destiny together and more. So we have the High Priestess and the Hermit. Alright, so what I see for your soulmate is an intuitive being. But also I'm seeing that this destiny together is something you signed for. There is a soul contract for the two of you to be together. Now, I also believe that your time single is gonna be a very potent time to rebirth, because I'm seeing that with the skull right there, and you, let's see that this is you or them too. I feel like this is the two of you. So you're looking for that spark, that clarity, that star within you or outside of you is what will transform yourself and then help you to find the person that is meant to be with you. She's holding a book, so I'm saying this as a chapter that you are about to open. But first, you need to find stability. You need to find yourself, your spark, your quest, your purpose, for example. And when you find these things, you might be finding this person along the way because they might be doing the same thing, or they might be interested about the same things, or this will be the right timing for the two of you to start this beautiful chapter of love together. So I'm seeing a person who will make sense and add up to your life. This is a person who is going to be able to understand you deeply. I'm seeing a wise being, someone who has been through a lot of teaching and knowledge and improvements and growth, and thanks to them, they can be the best partner ever. They also chose to incarnate on earth because they wanted to level up and to grow wiser. Because of the chaos, because of the beauty, they are actually made of this duality. And you might find yourself in the same position or in the same scenario, because all the shadow and the light were building you stronger and wiser, and now you're more intuitive with the way you live life or with the way you might see people. Every choices is going to be an intuitive response, or this is driven by your intuition. You know that your intuition is always right and telling you where to go, who to trust, what to do, who to become, what to prioritize. So the more attuned you are to your soul, the fastest you will manifest the soulmate, because you two are on this quest to find each other. But first, you need to find yourself. And when you find yourself, that's when clarity will be brought to you. Meaning, signs will appear, the name of a person will appear, them appearing in your dreams might be crazy. And if this is all happening right now, this is being shown to you because the next chapter of love with the soulmate is about to happen. And if you receive these signs, even in readings like your next love story or your future spouse, and you always hear soulmate, 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 this is because this soulmate is preparing you for this eternal love. And this, this contract that you have with them, this soul bond and connection that you have, is something they value deeply. And they do want to take their time. They don't want to rush it. They don't want to appear in your life when you don't feel ready. They do not want to impose themselves. Is that a word? I think it is. But in French we say imposer, s'imposer. So from my perspective, it's like they don't want to push you to love them or push you to accept them if your life is not in order, or if you don't feel grounded enough or just open for love. And truly, I'm not saying, because I know that sometimes like, oh, I want to date, I want to have a partner, but are you ready for that? Are you ready to commit? Are you ready for a deep connection? Are you ready to make sacrifices for the person? For example, if I'm telling you the person is from another country, and like, no, that's not, I don't want it anymore, then it's not love, because love would help you to see, this is beneficial for me to go there. This is a person I will indeed pursue, no matter where they are, no matter who they are, no matter their status. If this person makes sense to me, if I decide to be with them, nothing will ever stop you. So that's why I'm telling you, this love is something more intuitive. It's not the human parts of you that will choose this person. It will make sense to your soul to be with them. And they will make so much sense to you because they will resonate with you, your purpose, your path, and who you are as a person. So let's see. Now some couple cards for you. So you're all mine. Makes sense. I mean, we talked about this aspect of this person wants you, but not forcing them, not forcing you to be with them. But they have this intention to build this new chapter with you. So they have pure intentions with their moves. And I don't like to see you in pain, is what this card is telling you. So they want to support you. They want to bring emotional and mental support. They want you for themselves. And when I see you all mine, I also see this as a potential marriage, if that's something you are interested about, of course. If you do want to date to marry somebody, if that's your purpose, if that's something that is meaningful and important for you, this will be offered indeed. All right? So get ready for that. I do think this person is here to conquer you, is here to claim you pretty much, because they want you to be theirs, and like what they see in you is something that is magical, and of course they want to grow with you and they want to build something beautiful. So let's see, we have, okay, yes, and we talked about feeling grounded, and I forgot about the cards. So it makes sense, we talked about you finding yourself feeling more grounded, feeling more connected. This is what they're doing too. All right, that's why it's not a rush. It's not some relationship you can like manifest right now because you want it. No, it will manifest because it makes sense to your life, or to you, or to your soul, and to theirs. And if it's not a match, it will be processed in another time or delivered to you when the timing is right for you. So when being around a person, your sacred chakra And this could be any chakra that you connect to as this is my sacred chakra. If I had to choose one for myself, I would say difficult, because third eye and crown chakra to me are like these are the chakras I'm most connected to. But I would say still third eye, because I'm a visionaire. This is my sacred chakra. Ask yourself which one that is. Or this could be the sacral chakra. Maybe that's how it's translated in French, actually. So maybe forget about what I just said. I don't know anymore. But if not, your sacral chakra, and we have the root chakra because we need to anchor ourselves. I'll show you the cards. So this is a need to anchor yourself. And then we have maybe the sacral chakra, because the colors do match. So I'm like, maybe that's that. Or maybe like I said, a chakra you find sacred. Now I'm curious. I want to know. I'll check it after the reading. But I do see that this connection you have with the earth as well is going to be something that allows them to connect with you deeper. For example, if you are really invested into like less pollution, or let's say taking care about the land, planting trees, planting flowers, having a garden with more greens. This is something that they will love to do too. And this is something that might make sense to their quest on Earth. And possibly this makes sense to you too. For example, if you resonate with being a vegetarian or a vegan, or if you want to eat healthy, if you want to exercise, if you want to, I don't know, like do something for the planet or the animals, or anything really, any type of urge that you might have, or something that's meaningful to you that connects you to Earth, is something that will connect you to them as well, because you might have the same mission or the same interest when it comes to that, or this will be something that allows you to connect deeper with them. We have number 5 appearing here, so number 5 connects to creation and change as well. So perhaps it's telling you this relationship will change you, it will create something within you, or connect you to parts of yourself that you ignored for a long time, or connect you to quests, dreams, and things that anchor yourself to another extent. You might feel something sacred about them that you have never found in anybody else. This is why the attraction to me with this person is something that comes from the soul. It's not something that comes from the eyes, because the eyes can be misleading. You can fall for a beautiful envelope, but then you dig deeper and you see it's ugly inside. So, in my perspective, you'll be less fooled by the appearance, but see the glow, see the spark in them, and get to experience them before making a judgment about them. So let's see their personality. A romantic and a passionate person. So these could be things to expect in this person. Someone who is very driven, passionate, romantic. Meaning, for example, they can surprise you with flowers, plan projects with you, trips with you. They will be very spontaneous with that, but this is something they possess. And this is something they do value too. Like if you're not really a romantic person or not really touched by these things, might feel very lonely to them, to be honest. But yeah, that's something they love, and they are very passionate with the way they love as well. So let's see now some physical cards. This could be about you, this could be about them. We have straight hair, goth, grudge, or emo style, and elegant. Could be all of them. You know, they could be wearing something more casual, for example, something more like all black style, and something elegant. It might depend on days. Like to me, I'm like this, like like this. What's the word? The animal I'm searching for. Chameleon. Like I can adapt, and I tend to actually dress because I feel a certain way. I mean, I'm a water sign, so perhaps I'm influenced by my mood, but I'm also very inspired by like what I envision, and what I feel. So I will dress something very, yeah, it could be seen as grudge or emo or maybe dark sometimes, or some days I'm like a little princess, some it's like I'm boss lady. Like I don't have any particular style I attach to or I associate myself to, and I do not want them to be my identity. I want to have fun with fashion, but also I'm an artist, and I studied fashion, as well. So maybe that's why, like, I want to extend my palette. But I know that even in my fashion school, I noticed that a lot of them were sticking to one specific style because that's the only thing that they knew. But to me, I wanted to explore further and see like what could I do with all these styles and things. Of course, there are some styles I don't like personally, and I feel like this is for everybody. But what I can see for the person that you attract, this person will have a diverse and open sense of fashion, or they have this original outlook. Maybe they are an artist, and yeah, so maybe that's something like that. Let's see now some letters and words. So with this technique, we can see a name, a place, initials, something significant that we need to know. Okay, so we have let, wow, when, reach. Yeah, I feel like the timing when reaching you is gonna be important. Little, funny. And we have Scorpio. Oh, by the way, I forgot to talk about this. But for the signs, we have Virgo for this one. The Hierophant is not connected to any signs, but that's so far what we have. So Virgo, Scorpio. Let's see. I see Tag, Geo, Gianna, Tiago. For my fellow Portuguese and Brazilians, we have go. And actually, in Portuguese, tia means hunty. The hunt. Sort, for some reason. G. Oh. No, I said that before. Gate. And of course, you can see, for example, a name could be a state, could be a city, something in your own language too. Like we could see some Portuguese words, maybe something that I don't understand. I only know Portuguese, French, and English. IG, Instagram, TikTok. Perhaps a person that loves social media or that has a presence online could be. Perhaps a person you follow on these platforms as well. LA, yes, we can see that. Los Angeles, indeed. I think about in French, oops, un gîte is a place where you go to. Like for example, there is a person who owns I mean, it's a business, but at the same time, it's like a house you can actually sleep to, kind of like a hotel, but it's in a more modest way, or in a concept that's like that. I'm not sure how you say it in English, but this could be. But that's what I can see so far. Let us continue with the dice. Okay. Okay, we have a knight here. So I'm seeing a person who is conquering you that is being announced. We have the trumpets, as if the king or the knight is actually going to appear. So from my perspective, it's that you might be announced this person. Magic is going to happen. I see a bright future, this happy ending for the two of you. They can have a lot of people that are very envious or a bit jealous about them or their success. We have Robin. So perhaps it's a person who is going to be very giving and generous, because I see Robin as like, I mean, the way he's doing it is not the best way, but stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Perhaps it's just that the person will be gifted with abundance and willing to help. And we talked about, helping the earth. Could be animals, could be people. You guys will have a divine mission that connects to that. And this is possibly why you did incarnate. You guys can be star seeds too, because we have the star inside. Star seeds, light workers, etc. You guys will have a divine mission. I see again. So possibly it's telling you, okay, we are meant to be reaching to each other again. And we have a kiss. on this one, lips showing up. So perhaps it's a good kisser that you're attracting, or their lips could be a part of their face that you find very attractive, or that you find very, yeah, irresistible. So let's continue with the oracle book. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about the tiny messages. So let's do that. Let's see a message from your soulmate or some guidance. Let's see what comes for you. Okay, let me pick another one or multiple ones. So we are alone. Oh, but also together. And this is from Rap Monster. If you are a BTS fan, you know him. So we are alone, but also together. In a way, yes, because you are connected. And then all this pain, it will teach you everything worth knowing. And we talked about maturity. We talked about a wise person. So it makes sense. All this pain is indeed teaching you everything that's worth knowing to improve, to grow. I want to taste you again like a secret or a sin. And little by little, day by day, what's meant for you will find its way. Interesting, it sounds like a spell. Little by little, day by day, what's meant for you will find its way. Right? I don't know. It did find like a beautiful affirmation or just a spell. Could be something to repeat. So be with those who help your being. Yes, indeed. And this is how you're going to feel when you find this person. Let us now see the oracle message for you with my oracle book linked down below if you guys are interested. Same thing if you do want to get a reading with me. This one flew. Or if you do want to get a tarot mystery box, now it's linked down below. Speaking of gift and mystery boxes, the gift you give freely will return to you tenfolds. So the gift you give freely will return to you tenfold. So giving is receiving, you attract it back like a boomerang. So this is a reading, guys. I hope you like it. Write down below 2 traits, 2 things you want to find in the soulmate to manifest it collectively. If you're new, of course, join the family, and I will see you on my next reading.